Today is Sunday, Parashat Vayikra. We're starting the third book of the Torah, the book of Vayikra, and we're going to be reading the first parasha in this book, this coming Shabbat. So today being the first day of the week, it's Sunday for Parashat Vayikra. We're learning from Chok Israel, the portion in Ktubim, and this is from the book of Mishlei. Simcha latzadik asot mishpat, umechita lefo'ale aven. This pasuk means that it's a joy, it's happiness for the righteous, justice is happiness for the righteous. But for those who are sinful, it is ruin. They're not happy over justice and do things according to what is just and proper. But those who are righteous are happy when they see justice is being done. Adam to'e miderech hazkel, bikhal refaim yanuah. A man or a person that strays away from the way of understanding, he will be in the congregation of Gehinnom. In other words, a person should be responsible for his actions. A person has to be careful how he goes around, what he does, and if he strays away from the path, the proper path, then there are consequences. And the consequences, he will be with the people of Gehinnom. Ish mahsor ohev simcha, ohev yain vashemen lo yashir. This pasuk means that a person that loves pleasure, and we're talking about all sorts of physical pleasure, and he brings here as an example, he loves good wine and oil, and such a person will be impoverished, he will be a poor man, he should not get rich because he wastes his money on the pleasures of this world. Kofer la tzaddik rasha, v'tahat yesharim boget. This pasuk means the wicked is a ransom for the righteous, and the faithless comes in the stead of the upright. In other words, sometimes there is trouble that is about to happen, possibly to somebody who's righteous. So the righteous person is spared, and instead of him, a wicked person gets that punishment that almost happened to the righteous person, but he went to the wicked person. And that's the meaning of this pasuk. In other words, in the long run, in the long term, the person who's righteous, who does things right, he's spared from trouble in the long run. In the short run, sometimes it seems as if the person who's wicked is winning, but that's only in the short-term outlook. This pasuk says the righteous person is spared from the trouble, and instead of him, it is the sinful, the one who's the faithless, who goes in his stead. Tov shevet be'eretz midbar me'eshet midyanim v'cha'as. Says here, it's better to dwell in a desert land rather than dwell in not in the desert, but in a beautiful home, but with a wife who's contentious, who's angry, who gets in fights all the time, is always in conflict and discord. It would be better to live in the desert than to live together with a spouse with whom there is always discord and anger and conflict, etc. Otsar nehmad vashemen binvei chacham uchsil adam yeval le'enu. Says here, there is desirable treasure and oil in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man swallows it up. So in a person who's a wise person, a person who has wisdom in his house, you'll find treasure, a desirable treasure and oil. Things are good. But a person who's foolish, the foolishness will cause him to swallow up and to waste away all those good treasures that would have been there otherwise. And this was from the Mishlei and part of Chok Israel for today, Sunday, Parashat Vayikra. Baruch Adonai le'olam, Amen ve'amen.